Well,
the website, Pearlized?
It is. It's on the website because you can get plain.
It's on National.
You can get plain raffia that's not as pretty and it's the same price, or pearlized. So I highly recommend pearlized. I think this is jungle. Jungle. But I wouldn't really get any crazy. The hot pink is killer, and it's literally called hot pink. So I don't even. It just depends on the tissues you go with, but don't get all those colors. You don't need to get all those colors. Pick the theme you want to go with, and if it's white, do white ribbon and white tissue, or colored tissue, because your white ribbon will still work. I get organdy ribbon, so that's the other ribbon I get, and it's not wired. But it's on Nashville Wraps. It says you'll notice one that says wired edged, and you can tell it's firm. But then there's another one that says something like, it has wire in the phrase, but you can totally tell the difference when you look at the ribbon. And if you have questions, call me, but I may get that out to you guys. It's on a receipt in my office, but I don't know how to tell I didn't get it.
It's called Simply Sheer Ribbon. It's called Monofilament Wire Edge.
Oh, you rock. I love you.
And that's what you should get, the monofilament?
Say it again.
You'll see a bunch of different types of ribbon. You'll see double faced and stuff. You want to get the Simply Sheer Monofilament Wire Edge. And it is 100 yards of ribbon, you guys. It's a lot of ribbon for $7. It's a really great deal.
It's cheap, I'm telling you. And you just don't want to get it anywhere else. It's just great.
How many gifts?
100 yards.
So how many gifts end up with one wrap?
Oh, you're right.
I think I can wrap 3 12 days out of this.
At the most.
At the most?
Yeah. I did it last year, I ran out, and I was like express ordering on December 2nd.
Yeah, but Carol, I saw the size of your gifts, girl. They were humongous.
I didn't play. I did a $4.49.
Yeah, she did huge baskets. My baskets don't look that big. I get 6 that. No, just kidding.
You probably do.
I do.
You probably attach toilet paper and spray it. Well, you never know when you're going to need that.
You know what I'm talking about. That's on there.
Okay. We won't charge for that. But I love the aqua dot, white dot, or black zebra. I just don't think I'd do any other option. I think one of those you pick and you be happy with it. If you want to splurge on 2 of them, pick a ribbon that will go with both. White goes with both. Aqua would go with both. I've even done the lime green with the aqua, and it's cute, you guys. So anyway, just stick to that color. So that's what I do on cello, and that's what I do on ribbon. Organdy and pearlized. That's it. Any questions about wrap? Did I miss anything on that? Shred. Shred, shred, shred. This is definitely something that, well, here's how Nashville Wraps do it. You can either get it in a bag. If you get it in a box and you think it's not that big, I ordered 2 boxes one year because I just didn't think it sounded like a lot of weight. Well, the boxes are this big and they're about this deep. And thank God it was white because you can always use white. I just wouldn't get any colored at all. I have some color, but I'm not even big into it. I just love my white, and I get crinkle shred. White crinkle shred, that's it. But you don't even necessarily need that. You can sometimes just stuff cello down in there. So that's kind of up to you. So don't buy it in the store. It's not a good deal. Any questions about wrap? Because I think that's all the wrap stuff. Hey, that's a good point. Tracy Mulroy said the wrap at the store is not good quality, and it's really not once you have this stuff. I'm going to wrap a couple of gifts for you guys so you can see how I might jam something in. This is an example of a Christmas towel that I got. I found these at Cracker Barrel last year, and they were $1.99 for these. And I got every one they had because, I mean, how freaking cute are these? So I had some left over. But literally, I would take one of these towels, and I wrap 2 different ways. I would wrap this like a Tootsie Roll. So make sure all your tags are off because I don't want them to see the Cracker Barrel. And I always try to wrap it so there's not cat hair on it, but, so that my fancy things show, right? And I love the whole Tootsie Roll thing. I'm all about the Tootsie Roll. And I really don't have, oh, I'll use white dot, that'll be cute. And so, literally with a Tootsie Roll, you do it a little different. I want to make sure my ends, and you wouldn't even need this long. So here's the fun with this. You take, gotta have good scissors. Can't use the garden scissors, but because I need so little with the Tootsie Roll, half of this is plenty. Okay? I literally take it and I just roll it up. That's how difficult this is. And if you ever have to tape, you want to use clear tape because everything else is pretty ugly. It shows on your packages. You just wrap it tight. You shove that in. Okay. But you don't even have to use tape. Now, I've done satin ribbon this year, you guys. I wouldn't spend the money on it. This is double-sided satin. It's expensive, and you just really don't get that much more bang out of it. Addie would like me to remind you that if you would like to purchase tissue paper tonight, that you can get it from one of the girls if you just raise your hand. So I literally am just going to tie my shoes here. Should we do a raffle prize when I'm done?
Yeah.
Emily, if you were sponge for the satin ribbon, what would you use?
Sheer.
What color would I do?
Sheer.
Sheer. Okay.
The sheer ribbon is the best deal for the ribbon.
Yeah, I just wouldn't.
Do ribbon and raffia, or ribbon or raffia. Don't do satin.
Right, but what would you put on the Tootsie Roll?
Oh, girl, I'll show you.
Pearlized raffia. I have a Tootsie Roll out in the office with Velocity. It has nothing but, and so literally that's my Tootsie Roll.
And the other thing that's really awesome, and I don't see much of it right today, but tulle is really inexpensive. Oh yeah, tulle and raffia can make an entire, I mean, and that's really inexpensive.
My only deal with these, if this isn't done, I don't think, and your gifts are beautiful. I just think if this isn't done with another pretty ribbon, it can look cheap. Because tulle just feels like I need to have a teddy on. I don't know why, but it's just my problem. But I think if you'll do it with pearlized raffia, it looks pretty, and Marie's right. It is so inexpensive. Tulle is the cheapest thing you can wrap with. So if you want to do tulle instead of organdy ribbon, it's just as pretty an option. I just hate it alone. That's just my problem.
I agree. It doesn't look good alone.
Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is a pedicure set, and then we'll do some door prizes. Who has pedicure sets? Okay. I didn't finish going through the products either. I just got sidetracked on that. If you don't have pedicure sets, make sure you get some coconut lime sets. They, I think, are on limited edition. They're still available. This is a freaking coconut lime set with a green ornament, and the lime almost looks like a snowflake. I'm telling you, Carol Daughtry had this on the other day, and I didn't ask her for like 2 hours, and I just would follow behind her. She smells so good, and I kept thinking, what does she have on? And I finally just said, what do you have on? She goes, coconut lime, and I'm like, I've just been sniffing you all morning. So, you know what I'm calling it on my menu? A winter survival kit. Because who doesn't want a coconut lime set in the winter? So, I promise you, you will sell these, and if you don't sell them at Christmas, you'll sell them in the spring. I personally would get crazy with coconut lime sets. I can't tell you anybody that's told me that's gross. Everybody loves coconut lime.